or, and that was the beauty of travelling also, because you meet people, what book have you got? And you know, it was really very cool. So on his way home, he saw one of our other friends. She told him, oh, I can't sleep. I've just finished my book. Have you got a book that I can swap? And he asked her, what book have you got? She told him the Celestine Prophecy. So that is how it... So he came into my bungalow, just left it. I said I was sleeping, he just left it on my bed. And I came out, I promise you, I was like... Now I've done drugs, but I am telling you, there is nothing like a full-on proper energy rush.
Yeah.
So I remember after I read this book, I took a walk, and I was in Thailand. I took this amazing walk. I got up to the rocks. It was sunset, and I was over the beach, and I looked at the planet, and I felt from the bottom of my feet like a rush, a proper, full-on, all the way through my body, high as a kite, like proper rush. No drugs, no nothing, just like, what a universe. Look at this God. And you know, I didn't understand it. Anyway, so this guy also with the book had told me about Reiki. And I was like, what? And this is in 1997, so like, what? From a bricklayer from Reading, what? So, yeah, it's so brilliant, it's so brilliant. Then also because of this book, I trusted everything. I literally gave everything, anything that happened to me, I was like, I am going for that experience, I am taking that. And I had amazing travels through the world, I just trusted everything. When I got to Hong Kong, I rented an apartment with a lot of people, and in that apartment was a girl who was a Reiki master. And she took one look at me and she told me, this is what you need to be doing. So I was like, okay. And at that time I wasn't a very cuddly person. So that was the start of it. Then I studied in Thailand. And when I noticed, when I was amongst my friends, everyone's like, oh, it's all airy-fairy. Like, where's the science in it? It's all, But actually, what I've learned is thousands and thousands of years old, and cultures have been using it, you know, for ages. The Egyptians, their hospitals, they put prisms on the top of their hospitals. So when the sun comes round, each shade of light, depending on the ailment of whatever's wrong with you in your body, it's so clever, they put you in that room for healing. So also, when you learn parts of the body, and we're all colours, so we put colours up here, because we're colours, and we're vibrations. So also, with our chakras, they're all different colours. These are energy centres within our bodies, and they relate to different organs. And they feed the organs with energy. We're not learning that. Why don't we learn that? Next, right, so we're going to talk about, let's talk about first, where do we think it comes in the environment? Where's environmental energy?
The sun.
Oh, nice.
I kind of believe universe in general, like planets and universe.
Okay.
It's bigger than we think.
Oh, I spelled that wrong. Planets, universe. Can you say mineral? The earth.
We can say 4 elements, maybe. Because all 4 elements actually define different kind of energy.
So we're going to say, well, earth, wind, and fire, well, that's a band. We're going to say earth, fire, air,
and
water. Water,
Yeah.
not to forget water, is...
All of God's creations.
Water is the emotions.
All right, so what else does people think when they think of environmental energy?
The trees.
Trees.
It's also people.
Yeah, definitely.
Energy is also emotions.
But in our because that will come with people. Because it's in our environment. So we've got other things like Wi-Fi. Does anybody correlate that with Wi-Fi, or they think that's on something completely different?
Life.
So if I talk about environmental energy and I say also telephone.
Electricity.
Electricity.
Thoughts, unless that's people.
Yeah. Okay, so we know that it's in our wider environment. Anyone else for wider environment? Think of anything that goes on in any letters?
I mean, again,
Sound.
again, vibrations.
Yeah, frequencies.
But, yeah. Also, again, colors.
Yes.
Gravity.
Gravity, good one. All right. So now I think we want to look about how this affects us within our body, because energy really is magic, and I can't say it enough. It's such a shame they don't teach us what's going on with our bodies in school and how we really connect with each other. It's a bit heartbreaking. So if we talk about where it comes from in the body, where do people think energy is generated in the human
Heart.
system? Nice.
I think it passes through all chakras.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the stomach.
Chakras.
Yes.
Nice.
The
Soul.
physical one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
What did you say, the soul?
Yeah. But where is the soul?
Movement. Yes.
It's also the thoughts, so technically brain.
It's also thoughts, yeah.
And also heart, because
brain, yeah. What's the brain?
But also our face, because you can see like in the face. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, we've got that. Such a good one. I didn't have that one.
Heart.
I love that. Heart, got heart.
The gut.
Oh, we've got that. Which is the
yeah,
stomach.
like the stomach.
also third eye, which is gut also technically, but
Which one?
yeah.
I think also your emotions.
The feet. We love the feet. The feet are amazing. They're amazing.
The sexual organs.
Yeah, of course, Ariel. But you know that's a massive one. Massively generates energy. So.
Also, you know how we wow, oh my goodness. Let's say there is a thing like you put your hands. Like it's there are gestures kind of you do and it affects your energy when you
Called that
meditate.
movements.
or-
Did we put movements?
Oh, we
put-
do, we
Yeah,
do,
we
we
put
do.
movements. All right. I want to tell you, as the human system, we have loads of things that sparks energy. So, firstly, when I learned physiology, they told us there's like 30 trillion cells in the body, which all start, you know, from the sperm and the egg. And when each cell that we have in our body is structure and function specific. So they're the same, but they're not the same. Like a heart cell's different to a liver cell. And yet, as these cells divide, I have to really watch it because you're here as like proper scientists. As these cells divide, they know where they're travelling in the body. So my brain's a little bit different. So I used to think, well, if you're standing on your head, how do those cells know where they're going? Like, what's telling those cells where to go in the body? Because our body is an amazing instrument, and it's mind-blowing, really. So I really thought about that, and I looked into it, and there is nothing in our world at the moment that's open to tell us what is telling the cells to go where they need to be going in the body. So I came across this amazing book that is now discontinued called The Dark Side of the Brain, and these guys did this amazing experiment. They called it the phantom leaf effect. Originally, the phantom leaf effect. Firstly they took a salamander, because you know a salamander will grow its own tail back. So they pictured the salamander, they chopped the tail, and as they thought, the tail grew back. So then they started with this whole holographic, it's a setup of holograms. So they did things like they took a bite of an apple, and they put the apple on the plates, they ran the hologram through it, and what appeared was a full apple. So they did the same with the leaf. They got like a leaf like this. Yeah, the best artist. There we go. They got a leaf like this, and firstly they chopped the top off, and when they ran it through the hologram, it was a fully formed leaf. So it's like the leaf is remembering its energetic pattern. So it knows this is its full form. Then they took a hole in the middle of the leaf, and instead of finding a fully formed leaf, inside here they found this. They found, I can't make it identical, ta-da! They found another leaf. You get that?
What they do?
So they found,
What is the hologram?
so the hologram, it's when they set up beams of light, it's this layer, focused with R2D2. It's like this, it's this kind of hologram. But what it's doing is it's picking up the memory pattern of what it's photographing. So the leaf, it's a living, it's living, it needs water, it needs sun. So when they took the top off, it filled in, right? But when they took the middle out, and also with the apple, it filled in, it was a perfect apple. But when they took the middle of the leaf, they found this. And what this means is we are literally growing into, the energy comes first. We also didn't write down fields, we're fields, and we're waves. And this is emanating from inside of us. Next to our DNA is a vibration. Within the cells, there is something called the mitochondria. It's like the energy powerhouse of the cell, and it takes oxygen and it burns it, and it creates something called ATP, which gives us all our energy. But it's not something that we're talked about. How do we play with this energy? What do we do with it? It's running in our system. Okay. So I thought now we would connect with it. So if it's in our system, we should be able to feel it, right? Okay. So this is my favourite way. So just with the hands.
Oh, the heat since it's first through.
Right. Everyone breathe. All right, and just center, and what I mean by that is in through the nose, breath, and out through the mouth. In through the nose. And very slowly, very, very slowly, look up your hands apart, but as slow as you can. This is, you never know with energy works, right? So I want to know. Can you feel heat? Can you feel heat?
I think so.
Alright, I'm going to close your eyes. Right, wait a minute. I'm going to put my hands through you. Open them a bit. You tell me when you feel heat, okay? And again. You're overthinking it. Look at me.
I know what you're talking about.
Alright, stick it up. You're confused.
Yeah.
Is anyone getting it? Is anyone getting it? This is the point.
Feel
It's
here,
like
yeah,
when
look,
it's,
you
like
feel.
this.
Like static.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
like
like what
static.
you-
You
yeah.
feel something, right?
Like tingling static.
Heat.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Everyone?
Or you feel
Brilliant.
something, it's heavy. Like you feel.
Yeah, it's like
It's
like
like
a
you-
gravitational
Yeah.
pull. Yeah. So this is our energetic force, and this energy is all around us. Right, let's play. Let's play a game. Who wants to play? Annie. Come, boy.
Okay.
You can't play. Oh,
Dogs have energy too.
always play. All right. And also, anyone else wants to play? All right. Oi. These are just coat hangers, yeah? They're metal. So energy will repel metal because of the vibrations, right? Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna have a mood for me. You're not gonna tell me what your mood's gonna be, right? And I am gonna, it's like easy, yeah? So I'm gonna walk towards you, make up any mood you want, and these will tell me, please God, what mood you're in, right? Want to play?
Sure? Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
But does she have to act it? Does she have to play? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
want you to get into the
I
zone.
need to play it?
Yeah, because I want it to. You're an actress,
No, I'm a
love.
bit shy.
You said you were going to juggle people. Don't be shy now.
Yeah, but I thought about sex. No, something else.
You see? I told you.
Okay.
I was right.
What did you say?
Like really free
Everybody
stuff.
thinks about it.
Vista.
She was.
Try not to emotion it on your face. Just feel it, yeah? Ready? So you're like warm, sad, happy. Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, now do the complete opposite. Make yourselves the vista. Yeah, you ready? You ready?
Who's coming?
See the difference? You see that?
Oh my
You
god.
see
It
that,
spun
right?
back. It spun backwards.
Oh, I'm sorry, ladies. Let's go. Yeah, that's not good. What happened? We'll show you. This is it.
They spun
All right,
back.
so swap it up. Change your move.
What, again? 'Cause,
I'm gonna. All right, I don't know
when
which
he
is what
feels
move
the
it's gonna be.
negative emotions, they're gonna.
Right, we'll have a look. Ready? Because you're smiling, it's going to cross there. Mate. Yes, I know. She tried to be in a mood. She did try to be in a mood, but at the last moment she cracked, and you saw the energy just. Right?
Wow.
So also, this
okay,
is a good technique. We
She's
think
scared.
when we don't want people around us and we want to be on our own,
Don't be so scared.
that if we retreat into ourselves, people will leave us alone. This shows you that is the exact opposite thing of what we want to do.
Look,
We want to be big, and then people are like, oh, I don't know if I want to
she
go there.
froze.
Like, you see that? So I'll
She
show you
won't.
the other way
She
around.
won't
Ready?
jump on you.
What am I doing?
Right, ready? See how happy she is?
That it stopped there?
Yeah, see it spins right back. Because this is the field. This is this auric field, and everyone's like, what is it? It's here and it's around us, and we can play with it.
Are you sure about
Booba.
Here, babe, go on.
I need to.
You hold them really loosely.
I was also thinking that for a second.
No, I like that. It's good. All right, really
Maybe
loosely.
she's just turning it by
Not
herself.
so much.
That she was like, psh.
But I don't think it's even possible if you're
No,
holding
she
it like
wasn't,
this.
she wasn't.
But you
Yeah?
can't.
You can't do
No,
She
you
needs to
can't.
feel an emotion.
She's gonna feel an emotion.
And if it's good, they turn away.
No way.
Not necessarily. It's to do with how big you get your energy and how small. But when you're really, really drawn and you don't want, you want to be with yourself, you'll see. Have a play. Have a go. Have a go.
Feel horny.
She already knows.
Nah.
Alright.
The metals fell down.
Yeah.
I was holding them.
What happened?
Nothing. She let you get right up in her energy.
nipples.
Yeah. No, it's,
But you said horniness. It's like good for the nipples.
also, energy is water.
I'm not the only
We
one
talk
with
about quadruples, but it's also
Yeah.
the blue mind who's
when
saying.
you come, you don't want
you're
to
in
put
good
your energy
company.
in. You're just seeing her energy.
Oh shit.
You're in your center.
In my bubble.
You're in your bubble, right? And now you just begin.
Hold it really light.
Yeah, well, you don't really hold. You just let them rest.
It doesn't work for me.
Of course it does. Does anyone else want to
Yeah,
try?
I wanna
Go on, you try.
She won't try.
I know that she works because she's an actress.
I release
true.
my energy.
Just, yeah, be in your center.
I put them very loosely.
Yeah, you just let them rest in your hand. Yeah, they should be at
There.
head height. Yeah, exactly, like that. So they're really loose. They're literally resting on your fingers. Go,
Release
go,
your
go.
energy.
Whoa.
True?
This is what happened.
that
Wait,
mean?
I'm
Oh
turning.
my
Is it true?
god.
Half and half.
What
So
were you
it meant in the
feeling?
beginning you aim to keep keep your energy to yourself, but as she's walking towards you, you're like, I gotta smile, I gotta
Really?
smile.
Then this is, oh.
Yeah?
But what does it mean that it went in?
Yeah.
I want to be here though. I want to be here.
Yeah, well, come. I want people to get this because it's really important. Yeah, of course. It's really important.
You said
that
that you
we-
wanted to
Yeah,
do
but
this.
That it's really important that we understand. It's not like this airy fairy thing that we're all told. It's not fair.
But I should feel something.
Yeah, whatever emotion you want, darling. Yeah, what do you think?
Didn't do anything.
Wondering-
No, I
You're not holding them right.
You have to hold it like this.
You have to hold them in your hands like
Yeah,
this.
what were you working on?
So the bottom. I don't know.
Wow. Okay. Disappointment,
Exactly.
rejection,
Right.
thoughts of not being loved. Kind of like we all experience that. It's very, but that's one of the things that really take us down.
Maybe that's why it was stuck. It didn't move.
No, but when I feel it, I really, and it's also experience happening last couple days. When I just go back into that, I know how I feel it. I can feel it. Even like I can feel it. It's very hard to move from that. It's okay to be rejected. It's okay to things don't work out. It's okay to not be, how do you say, romantically loved by someone. But it's really condensed. Like it's really stays.